Hello and welcome to Chartbusters. We are coming to you live from the CNBC TV 18 Motilal Oswal studio. I'm Nigel. With me is Mangalam, and we're getting used to our favorite color yet again. We have green. That should come up for you on the top of your screen. The Nifty has bounced back 150 points. The Nifty Bank not doing that great today. It's a bit of an underperformer, but the breadth of the market is good. So that's why your portfolio must be feeling quite good. Mangalam.
2 days in a row, over 2,000 stocks in the green. That looks fairly good. The important part, however, where we go from here on, because this 24,700 to 24,800 could be a bit of a supply zone. But if we sustain above these levels, then there are a lot of shorts in the system. Maybe ahead of weekly options expiry tomorrow, we may see some short covering. But let's talk about individual stocks. Ask Automotive. That's the stock on our radar. Reported a good quarter, posted strong revenue growth. Kuldip Singh, Rathee, who's the chairman and managing director of the company, joins in now to detail the quarter gone by, but more importantly, talk about the year that lies ahead. Thanks a lot, Mr. Rathee, for joining in. Just a two-part question. One, what's your outlook for FY26 when it comes to revenues and margins? And secondly, you were looking to increase your contribution coming from electric vehicles and exports. Where do those numbers stand right now? What's the prognosis for next year?
Good morning, Mangalam. This year we have done well. As you see that the profit has grown by 43%, the year profit. And as you asked about the next year, so next year also looks very, very positive. And why I am positive on the two-wheeler is that we have still not reached the numbers that we achieved in 18-19. Of course, we were very close to this. So I see a good year ahead, and especially in view of all the macroeconomic indicators, that is the low interest rates, the tax cuts which are going to benefit the two-wheeler industry, the forecast of the good monsoon, because a good monsoon, the agriculture sector, will be good, and from where the two-wheeler demands is going to come. So next year, we again expect the numbers, revenue growth to be into the mid-teens, as always. We'll outperform the industry, which have been doing for the last 30 years. And the future looks very, very bright.
All right. Hi, Mr. Rathee. You're sounding quite optimistic about prospects. Give us a few more details. Could you tell us what proportion of your revenue comes in from EV, if you could help us out with that? And earlier, you were aiming at scaling up exports as well. But the globe itself has moved into a bit of a tizzy. So for the coming year, FY26, what kind of a revenue contribution can you get from exports, yes. EV and exports?
Good morning, Nigel. Yes, you're right. The EV sector has not picked up as yet. And as you will see, the EV share of the whole market, two-wheeler market, is less than 5%. It has not even crossed that. So our share is also around 4.7% or so. So we are moving as per the share of the EV sector. As you know that we are OEM to the 80% of the organized EV market. So we'll grow as per the growth of the industry in the EV side. On the export side, we have done a lot of groundwork. We wish to grow further ahead, but as you have rightly said, the geopolitical situation has not been good. The tariff uncertainties also came, but still we have held the ground. But this year we can see an appreciable improvement in the exports, as one of the customers, one new order of 75 crores is in the pipeline, which we hope that it will go as per the plans.
And what would that take your overall export contribution to this year? Where does it stand right now?
We are at about 4.5, around 4.5%. And next year, we will definitely, hopefully improve it.
To what, sir? Because exports, I remember you had said, are better margins for you.
We are from 147 crore. Well, our aim is to go to 250 crores.
And what does that do to your margins?
Margins are always, exports are always good.
No, overall margins for the next year, what's your target?
Overall margins, we will certainly improve our overall margins by 150 basis points from this. So we'll be, but we are aiming to achieve 14% EBITDA margins.
Okay, and if I got that number correctly, exports move from around 147 crores to 250 crores. Is that correct?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay, tell us a little bit more about the Karoli plant. You were looking at ramping up that, right? So yes. What is the current utilization levels? How much are you factoring in terms of a contribution from here?
Karoli plant, continuously the investments are also going on, and the capacity utilization also remains at around 50%, and
Okay.
it is totally into the cash profits, Karoli plant. And after that also we made one more investment, and that investment was in the Bangalore plant, which we commissioned on 14th January. So all the necessary QAVs have happened, and we are confident that from this quarter, even that plant will become EBITDA positive.
So, Karoli plant, I remember the last time you joined us, you said at peak could do revenues of close to around 300 crores. Is that correct?
No. I said ultimately it will go to more than 1,000 crores.
Okay.
But it will need further investments, which will be making this year also about around 200 crores more investment will make. But already it has achieved 500 crores.
Okay. What is your current your capex plan for this year, sir?
Capex plan, since I am an optimist, as you have seen, we'll be spending about 450 crores. And mostly this 450 crores will come from the cash generation that we'll make.
Okay, all right. What is the optimist in you telling you about your own stock price? The promoter entity still holds around 79% in the company. You have 4% to come down to the minimum public shareholding norms. Does it happen? Yeah.
We have 18 months left for that. We are not in a hurry, because
you're in no hurry.
No hurry. We don't need the money. We are very cash-rich company.
You were also looking to, increase your contribution coming in from non-two-wheelers, commercial vehicles and passenger vehicles. Where does that number stand at right now? Have you won any client orders here?
Yes. We have got the orders, and that through Tier 1, we are not directly into the passenger vehicle, but we are through Tier 1, and that business is slowly and steadily growing.
All right.
So where do you expect this to go from here?
This will keep on increasing because the focus is there. This will keep on increasing. And the idea is to overall grow the business in the double digit, That's always the idea, because then only there is more capacity utilization, you get more economies of scale, and that's how the margin improvement is there.
All right, take that point. Thanks a lot, Mr. Rathee, for joining in and giving us your views on the year that is ahead. You expect better exports revenue coming in. EVs will grow in line with the industry. But for you overall, mid-teens revenue growth with margin aspiration towards 14% is what the street will take away from this conversation. Take a short break. On the other side, we have another management joining in. Puneet Lal, by the way, Vice Chairman of Anup.